Hello and welcome back. I am Arumba, thank you for joining me. Let's play some more of our campaign in EU4. This is Kale, going for Eat Your Greens achievement run. Alright, so I like these little men. I like these little men with their little green outfits, they're cute. Right, so we're going to, I think, probably... It's been a few hours since I played last. I had to go do some other stuff on the weekend here. I'm recording on a weekend, it's nice. But we're going to take these guys, who both have a bunch of jungly type provinces, and I think... Since we border these two right now, I'm going to go ahead and make them both into tributaries. And Vishnupur is also, yes, jungle. So yeah, let's make them into tributaries because I don't need the land and I could definitely still use the manpower. Now, looking at our force limit, we're basically turning into like a pseudo little emperor here. If you add this up, Pegu gives us 4.8, Radhanpur gives us 4.2, Kalahandi gives 3.9, Jaipur 3.9, Sir Guja gives 3.9 for a total of 20.7 force limit from 5 subjects. So we have 46 land force limit now, which actually is kind of a lot. We go and we look at the actual force limit out there. The Mamluks have 51. We have 46. I mean, like we're kind of hitting pretty high on our weight there. Now we have an income disparity to make up for. Like take like Vijayanagar for example. We could compete with him with like army size directly, but economically we couldn't beat someone like him because he beats us by about 13-14 ducats a month. But here's the thing, I haven't made any of these guys into marches yet, which I might at some point, and I also have not enabled scutage on any of them. So basically in a war, we have to figure that on average we're going to see anywhere from 1 to 3 regiments per little derp. So that's an extra 5 to 15,000 troops of basically endless infinite manpower because they'll never suffer enough attrition to ever like really run out. They each recover 100 manpower per month each, and we only recover 173. So on top of the manpower we're getting from the tributaries, we're also getting effectively 500 manpower a month that we can't really quite utilize from the subjects, but it's kind of a lot. Kind of a big deal. We are wasting some diplo points to do this though, but I think that getting the golden era started was the right call. I think so. Very, very soon we're going to have to start getting the next one anyway. So yeah, Orison Separatists, we're hoping that core finishes. You know what I think I might even do is... First off, let's shift consolidate so we don't have to reinforce quite as hard. Making 5 ducats a month. Yeah, let's actually march to here for now. We'll stay here for 1 month to suppress. I think that with this diplomat, I do want to establish another tributary on... I just did both of them, okay. This guy we can't establish because he doesn't border us, and he has an outraged attitude toward us, but he will border us at some point, so let's improve with him, I guess. Malwa is no longer a valid rival for us. Let's auto-transport... Oh, apparently, yes, with the tributary relationship, we can just march our way over there. Alright, let's just march everyone to Kutak for now, have these guys go to there, and then to Kutak. Let's get a secondary leader in charge. Alright, so without that valid rival then, who can we rival? We've got Vijayanagar. Yeah, let's rival Vijayanagar then. We've got claims on Andhra. Let's come back from here for a second. Vijayanagar would honor the call. He does have war exhaustion. He's currently in a war with Malwa, so that might become an opportunity to attack Malwa, or Andhra soon. Bahmanis, I'm waiting to hopefully be able to call in... Delhi. If it weren't for the fact that he's fighting in another war, we could actually declare this war right now for reconquest. We've got the 2 subjects. We've got a core and a claim. We also have Take Core Bastar, which is owned by this guy. And we can also attack Malwa based on reconquest, and there is nobody to stop us from doing that. That's currently occupied by Multan. That's actually a fort too. That would be quite convenient to take. Okay, well, let's jump on that. I mean, we already have, like, negative 99 piety. It can't really get any worse, right? Do we have any war exhaustion to bleed off? Looks like no. Alright, let's do it. At the very least, we can get some cash out of this as well. We can call on our allies. We don't actually want to do that. I think I will top off relations with this guy for a moment. We've gained Humiliate Rival against the guy. Before we start trying to bloat our force limit, I'd like to... and when I say bloat, I mean just hire a bunch of infantry to impress everyone with how strong we are. Before we do that, I'd like to pay off the debt that we just took on to take that stuff. Arisen Separatists are at 80%. We've maxed out relations with the guy who will become our 6th subject. We do have some trust. Let's, that doesn't affect opinion, and that's the only thing that's stopping me from making him into a subject. We're really close, right? We're basically 154 plus 25 from a gift is 179. We're only 11 opinion away. And every annual tick, we're recovering how much again? 2.6 plus 1.3 plus 2.6, 6.5. So we're like 2 years away. We can vassalize that guy, pick up another 3 or 4 force limit. So for right now, I guess we'll just kind of stand here and, you know, suppress rebels and stuff. In fact, we can even extend the range now, since we have the tributary relationships. Anyone else want to become a tributary? No one else. Okay. So war with this guy. Let's tell everyone to be aggressive. Siege focused. Presumably we have military access there. Occupied by Malton. Malton is who now? Malton was the guy way up there. Right, okay. Alright, I guess I'll just dispatch, like, a 5 stack with a single cannon. No, a 6 stack with a cannon and this guy. Nah, I'll make it the better guy. Just in case we actually need to siege down that fort. I would assume that soon, Malton, who declared war actually on Sirhind, is going to separate peace Malwa, and when he does, look at these occupations. My god, this guy is going nuts. So Malwa is losing like crazy to Junagarh. Okay, fair enough. We might as well spy a bit more on Vijayanagar as well, on the off chance that we can actually get down there after conquesting this guy, if we can isolate Andhra from him. Invest in Diplotech, get rid of some of this unbalanced research penalty. We do need to take admin tech for that as well, but we're only going to end up paying how many points for this? 370 to take a tech that's a couple years old. That's not too bad. Treason against Kale. Okay, professionalism is at 5.5. We can lose professionalism, or we can lose loyalty and gain professionalism. And the Rakhine area, which is... Malacca's declared war on Siak. Rakhine area here has currently how much unrest? -4, -11, and -11. I'll take the unrest, actually. Professionalism like that, that's worth a little bit of money to me. Game doesn't really feel like it's running super well. The Bengali separatists, we had to fight, but hopefully they are going to apply enough pressure here that this just gets reverted and we don't have to worry about betraying this guy soon. Hindu zealots lost a claim on Mulmeen and Assam, and that's kind of okay. Tirhut has declared war on a guy. Come back from Pegu since we need to have a diplomat free. We do owe quite a bit of debt. 830 gold. We're making 5 ducats a month. 830 divided by 5, that's like 166 months of paying off, like 14 years worth of debt. So I'm hoping we can just get a bunch of cash from these Malwa type people. And now that some of those cores are done, hopefully we can just make it until January and get this next core done, make that into a state, and then do some feudal de jure law and that kind of crap, make them happy again. We're improving with Jharkhand. We don't really care about that guy. Bishnapur, guess we could also improve with. I mean, he's already a tributary, but very much looking forward to these new tributary type people. How much money am I actually giving up? Yeah, it's only 2 ducats, right? 2 ducats or 300 manpower. Easy choice. Easy choice. The fact that you have to hover over the tooltip to see what it would be is kind of irritating, I have to say. Sadi would give us 3 whole ducats. This guy would give us 3 whole ducats. Okay, lowest liberty desire. We got Kalandi, who is like super loyal. We've got Garjat, who we could demand some prestige from. I think I'll do that. Sadia, we could demand just money from. I do need money, so sure, we'll take 1 click on him. We'll take 1 click on this guy. U will also give us 3.7 ducats. Mongnai will give us some cash. And then this is an actual subject. At some point, I want to enforce their religion, but we can't really afford to do that just yet. A little concerned about the Malwani peasants trying to come over to here. Let's actually send over an extra 5 cannons and... no, let's make it 3 cannons. I want to leave a 12 stack behind so that we can fully suppress in this one state. Each four troops can suppress 5 unrest. So I want to get maximum unrest suppression where we have this newest arisen conquered territory. I just want to put a large enough army there so that if those peasants march onto us, we don't lose a bunch. The Hindu zealots are currently working on sieging down a fort. They are making some progress, but not much. I don't really understand why my subjects are not really doing anything. Let's see if maybe they need a kick in the pants. Be aggressive. Hey, look at that. What do you know? They are coming for me. They'll be here on the 16th of December. Let's just leave then. Vijayanagar is actually sieging this thing down. Has anything changed here? I do need to keep in mind that one of the primary goals here is to use Delhi against Bahmanis, then break the alliance with him. If we weren't at war with Malwa right now, we could rent Condottieri to him. Into a territory. Go ahead and pay for these cores. Or do we want to try to get caught up on admin tech a little bit? I do desperately need to get this next idea group soon. And looking at idea groups, I didn't really get a chance to think about it much, but Aristocratic gives another Vassal force limit contribution plus 100%, which I'm having a lot of fun stacking the crap out of this modifier. It's kind of insane. Honestly, if we took another 100% Vassal force limit modifier, it would be, you know, every individual subject would be giving not 3.9, but like 5.2 force limit. Every vassal, whether they have 3 development or more. If they have more, they'd give even more, but like the baseline would be 5.2. So Aristocratic is kind of calling to me a little bit. That policy looks pretty nice. National Unrest -1's all right too. Military tech cost helps us keep up. Autonomy change, some manpower multiplier. It would be all right. Leader Siege Pip's also quite nice. The policy here gives us an extra relationship slot though. So, you know, I'm not really sure. We shall see. So I suppose we could wait and see what happens here. We could possibly go occupy that province, since they are... Here, let's maybe see if Sergia wants to risk going out there and doing it for me. Uichi sees land to Hokusawa. Check to see if Vijayanagar is still willing to defend. 13 reasons. This is the guy that I need to keep topped off on relations. I suppose another thing we could do is we could warn these people. Like, maybe I could have stopped Sadia from doing stuff if I had warned him, but it's really tedious. You have to do it every 5 years. Free war taxes, adaptive combat train in the capital, which is currently farmlands, or claims bordering claims, or aggressive expansion impact. AE is actually kind of totally under control now, so I don't really think we need that. Free war taxes would be kind of nice for the money. We're always at war. I think we'll take that. Banditry in Sanar Goan. Bandits have been harassing the province of Sanar Goan for quite a while. Roads feel unsafe. Gain karma at the cost of 50 military power. Sanar Goan gets popular bandit until the end of the game. Or lose karma, and it still gets popular bandit. Well, we have negative 100 karma, so gaining 10 karma really doesn't do anything for me. I'd rather not lose. I'm not going to lose more monarch points for that. Alright, in this state we still have on the missionary strength edict. We are still converting. This state we have on development edict. We should have on trade power for now. Just check to see if I was right about the math, right? So, if we give him a gift, 161 plus the 25 puts us at 186. Yeah, 4 opinion away, January basically, we can make him into a subject. I don't think that Vijayanagar is having a very difficult time with this war. The nobles gain loyalty, and the Mongkaung family will consider us to be in their debt, or we can gain prestige. I don't really care about noble loyalty, I'd rather have the prestige. Aggressive expansion decay, etc., etc. Rebel uprising is still at 80%. Right, I was going to do stuff with this. Trying to decide if I wanted to pay for the cores or try to get the ideas online. Well, I can still turn on feudal de jure law for now here. Which brings the unrest chance down to 6.9, 6.9, 6.9. I think we still need to just raise autonomy here. Yeah, I'm okay with it too. Not having to deal with rebels is quite nice. Now, if we want to give this to an actual estate, we will need to pay for the cores. And at 75% autonomy, I would like them to be owned by estates. Preferably the clergy for the most part. Even Kutak, which is 17 development, I think we'd have a hard time converting that. Yeah, it's going to have to be the clergy. Alright, let's just pay for the course. And I'm just going to have these... You know what? Let's try it. Why not? I mean, I don't know what's going to happen with them if we warn them, but let's, like, send them a warning. Send warning, send warning. I know there's a button in here for send warning. Where is it? Threaten war? Can you not warn your own subjects? I guess that makes sense. Darn. Apparently that would not have worked. Fine, in that case, do own subject countries. Okay, one of our subjects did go occupy a province. There's apparently nothing else to occupy, which is probably why we... Well, annexation of you. My Saofa, you accepted peace from Limbawan, who cedes everything. So Limbawan exists adjacent to us. We've just lost another one of our tributaries. This guy would not accept becoming a tributary because he's neutral toward us. But we do have a claim on him. We could attack him and release you. And we know that you had some cores. This guy is allied to Guj. Presumably there's like no real reason to attack this guy aside from just direct expansion. He's on tech 7 to our tech 8. He has a level 1 fort. And this guy has a level 1 fort. I feel like my subjects could probably take care of this on their own. Quite possibly. Alright, let's come back from the thing that I was just doing there, and I think, yeah, we'll take advantage of that. I mean, war is profitable for us, so declare the war. Let's go. We only have to stay here for a few months, and then the army's freed up to go do other things. While we're waiting on this whole thing to get dealt with, I'll just send this army up this way. Longzhang just did a thing. Malwa cedes a bunch of land, and of course, there's that stuff. So Multan still has that occupation there. But now there's more opportunity for occupation here. We don't get a ticking war score because no one controls the war goal. I'm going to break off... There's no regiments right now, so we should definitely be making sure. Annexation cost penalty is fine. Let's send a 604 stack up to Tirhut for now, and then we'll send a 2 stack to here and a 2 stack to there. Just a couple more months here. Vijayanagar has rivaled us as well. Looks like that was the peace deal that Vijayanagar was in, so no longer getting an opportunity to attack this guy independently, unfortunately. Probably would be good to go fight this army before we try to worry about sieges. I don't think we have great zone of control right now. Fort count is kind of low. We do have our capital fort on the coastline without any actual real fort. Okay, next conversion we can do in 26 months. Kutak can be converted for... Well, if we do that, I think we're probably going to have positive unrest here again. But it's not a sizable enough penalty to dissuade me from trying. Monastic orders lose influence, that's good. Oirat's doing a thing, Ming's doing a thing. Here comes Guj's army. Please don't destroy my, like, precious prosperity, sir. Let's repay one of the loans. Sirhin does stuff with Multan. That means we probably just picked up... You know what? I think we might want to roll some generals. We're really close to having 40 tradition. Maybe we should roll some generals soon. That means we can get started on the Siege of Mandala as well. Oh, Manus is jumping on top of that. Alright. Everyone seems to want to fight this guy. Where are you going? Wherever it is, I don't like it. 7th, 12th. We're just a bit too slow to actually interact with that guy. So I guess we'll try to chase this army now. One of our subjects should have some siege pips. Wow. Ratanpur has a 2 siege pip. Bahmanis has 2 siege pip guys. One of our subjects, Sergia over here, is manually taking down that fort himself. Good job, little buddy. And with all that being said, I think I'm going to take a short break here. I'll be back in the next episode. As always, thank you guys for watching. Hope you're enjoying the campaign so far, and I'll see you in the next episode. See you soon.